It's your boy Twinsky, back to you with another video. This topic of this video today is follow your north node and stand in your power. Right? Follow your north node. Okay, most people don't know what that is, right? What I want you to do today is I want you to go on a website, right? Go on whatever you can and search up what your north node is, right? Let me tell you why. Because if you ever wanted to grow out of a situation that you're stuck in, if you ever want to find yourself in a new situation, find yourself in a far greater situation, if you ever want to find yourself in a far greater situation, this is the way to do it, right? So what you want to do, right, is you want to follow this and you want to stand by this, because this is how you become something of the significance. Most times this is aligned with your dreams, and most people don't have the strength to do it, right? You want to follow your north node. You really do, right? And stand in your power, right? Because there's an opposite to it where most of us lie, right? When we're not moving, or there's stagnant energy, and that's in your south node. And your south node is where your comfortability lies, and how comfortable you are within what it is that you know yourself to be, right? The things that you lay back and sit back on, the things that you ponder on, the things that you don't move forward on. Some people's, I know mine is in Scorpio, so you know it has something to do with you know, people pleasing. But you feel me? Once you can get out of that, once you can heal, once you can successfully overcome that, you are now going to be in a better place. You are now going to be in the place that you know, you look forward to. You're gonna be in that place. You're gonna succeed. You're gonna excel. You're going to be in another place. You're gonna, you know, find yourself in a new place, in a new mindset, right? Right. That's why you gotta follow your north node, right? I know I'm probably yapping, but that's why you gotta follow your north node. Your north node is how you stand in your power, right? See, mine's a Taurus, so right. It means that I deserve the valuable things, the loving things, all those type of things in my life. You know, it has something to do with giving to myself and not to others, being loyal to me and not to others, right? And yeah, once you do that, you find yourself in the position that you always wanted to be in. You elevate yourself, right? And for people, it may be different, right? But it's all about what yours is, right? You have to follow what yours is. You have to figure out what it is that yours is, and then maneuver in that way if you want to be successful. If you don't want to be successful, read your south node and just keep doing that, because you're probably doing it already, because that's where you're comfortable, right? So if you want to stand in your truth, if you want to stand in your power, if you want to grow as a person, you would need to, if you want to grow as a person, you would need to step forward in your north node. You would need to move forward in your north node. And your north node is not easy, you know. It's like one of those things that it shows ultimate growth within your spirit, within your soul. So it's not going to be an easy task. Like, what you're comfortable with, you're truly fully comfortable with, and you find yourself in that situation with the comfortability all the time. And then you find yourself within your north node all the time in positions, and you usually, most times it's blocked by fear. Most times it's blocked by negative emotions, and sometimes negative energy. You know, sometimes our addictions is blocking our north node. Most times it's just something is blocking it, right? But if you can get over your obstacles, you can get over your blockages, you can find yourself standing in your power. And it's all about being mindful of what it is that you do and what it is that you move forward with, going forward. You know, standing in your power is very powerful if you do it, right? People are gonna know. Most people use their south node for power, and they don't understand why it can easily crumble. It can easily crumble because you made it off the foundation of comfortability. Like, you did things that you know you were good at, you know, but it was a comfortable stage. You have to come out your comfort zone in order to have a strong foundation. And most times your north node are those things that you always ask yourself, like, oh, well, I'm uncomfortable. Oh, well, I need to figure out what all of my uncomfortables and embrace them, because I swear, once you look at your north node, once you why, once you see it, once you put in your time, your date, your all that, and you see what it is, it's almost gonna be like an aha moment on what you need to do and how you need to operate. And no one will be able to beat you at this game because you would have to crack the code. But you need to be strength wise, spiritualized. You need to be intact. You need to be intact. You need to be exactly where you're supposed to be. You need to be intact. You need to stay looking forward. You need to encounter. You need to interact, right? What it is that you need to do, right? You need to overcome, right? And I know it sounds like, oh, you need to, but these are things that are destined for you to achieve, right? Like, you ever seen that video where it was like a person walked up to the pearly gates and they said to them like a whole list of things, and they were like, I wasn't none of that. I don't know what he gonna say, but he said he was something else. And they were like, no, this is what your potential was. You don't ever want to get to the end and have never reached your potential. This is how you can reach your potential. And you cannot reach it at any point in your life. Morgan Freeman is a famous old man. He got more famous for being old, right? You know, there's other people who are kid actors. There's people who just blow up, 30 years old, just blow up. Like, you don't have to be the desired age in order to be what it is you're supposed to be in life, because it was destined for you. So no matter what time in life, what point in life you're at, it can happen for you. So that's why you gotta stand in your power and stand in your truth and follow your north node. Don't get caught slipping. Don't get caught slipping in your south node, because you could fall right back into it. You could fall right back into your south node. So don't get caught slipping in your south node, y'all. Be mindful of your negative qualities, because once you read the north node, you'll know what you're not supposed to do. You'll know what it is that you do that like you enjoy it or you're comfortable with it, but it's not right? So don't be too quick to get back in a comfortable stage. That's why most times to grow, you have to put yourself in uncomfortable situations, right? It's not because that like you're getting punished. You have to just grow. Like, to grow, there's growing pains. Like, you have to grow, and people don't realize growing comes with uncomfortability. Things have to get uncomfortable for you to grow. Things have to get uncomfortable for you to move forward. Things have to get uncomfortable for you to get, past certain levels. Things have to get uncomfortable for you to stay focused on what it is now that you need to do. Things have to go wrong so things can go right? It's that push-pull effect. It's that north node, south node effect. You was comfortable, right, where you was, right? Boom, everything changes. Now you're in an uncomfortable state, but you're growing. Now you're operating out your north node. That's usually how life goes. But most people fall right back into operating your south node. So what I tell you is, the past is in the past. Let the past be the past, unless the past turns into the present because it has changed. Like, don't accept anything that hasn't changed. Don't accept anything that is not different, right? Because you can't go back to something that's the same, right? So therefore, I love y'all.